Folks, we are doing something a little bit different here on the channel today. Today, we are going to be doing a film review for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Week 13 win versus the New Orleans Saints. And there's two plays that I'm going to be looking at, one in this video today and one in a separate video that will be up later on down the line, so stay tuned for that video as well. These two plays occurred in back-to-back situations for the Bucs. Under 3 minutes left in the game, two plays made by two defenders for the Bucs, and they were very clutch plays. Arguably the top two plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this matchup that occurred. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the first play. The down is 2nd and 7. It is at the Saints' own 28-yard line. The Saints have the football with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. The Buccaneers are still down by a touchdown. If the Saints get a first down or two, game is completely over. And this is the first play that I want to look at. It is the sack by NASSIB. So here we have the previous play. Right now, whenever you look at this formation, the Buccaneers kind of look like they're showing blitz. They've got a lot of people in the box. The Saints look like they're very ready for a blitz. Looks like they are going to run the football. They've only got one wide receiver out there right now. Taysom Hill is in at fullback. He's an absolute weapon. You have got to account for him as well. You've got Alvin Kamara in there. Again, it's 2nd and 7, so I would not doubt the Saints at all for running the football in this situation. Again, 2 minutes, 54 seconds left on the clock. They run it. They have a great running back in Alvin Kamara. They've got a weapon in Taysom Hill. They have a lot of different things that they can do there. Yes, the Buccaneers do look like they are showcasing that, hey, they are ready to stop the run. But whenever you're in this situation, that's what teams do. They run the clock down to, again, win games. So let's see what happens here. They've especially got a lot of players stacked up on the I guess I would say the left side, or I guess I should say the right side of the defense there for the Bucs. If you are on the offensive side, you have NASSIB there, you've got Keanu Neal there, you have got Carlton Davis there as well, all stacked up right behind each other on the top of your screen. So what do the Saints do here? Well, they sent Taysom Hill in motion, and they run a play action. Taysom Hill is going to go out for a route, as is Alvin Kamara and the one wide receiver. The Bucs look like they're only sending 4 initially. Anthony Nelson looks like he is going to pass off Taysom Hill, and he may keep an eye on Alvin Kamara, but he may go into rush as well. So let's see what happens. You see there, he checks off Alvin Kamara just to make sure that whoever's got him is going to get them, and then Anthony Nelson is going to go in for the rush as well. We then go ahead and skip ahead. NASSIB gets the sack. And at that angle, you can kind of see what's going on here, but I think we are going to get a much more clear angle right here. So as I said, on the left-hand side of your screen, you can't even see NASSIB over there, right? Right here. You've got Keanu Neal right there. NASSIB is right in front of him. The Saints look like they are going to run the football. But Taysom Hill is in motion. And right here, play action. And now you've got a situation where you have, again, the advantage is to the New Orleans Saints. You have got seven offensive players here blocking 4 defensive players against the Bucs. Advantage is clearly with the Saints in this situation. But what I want to note here, and this is one of my favorite pause moments, is Anthony Nelson checks off Taysom Hill. Looks like Levante David's going to be covering him. Looks like Devin White is going to be covering Alvin Kamara. Anthony Nelson is going to then come in, and he is going to go up against the Saints' left tackle. So now, you have still got 7 offensive players blocking against 5 Bucs defensive players. Advantage is still very much with the Saints in this situation. But one important thing I have got to note here, and it's so huge, and I've been talking about it all season long, and everybody has, but this is one of the most clearest examples. As you can see right here, Will Golston, number 92, next to VITA VEA, he's got a one-on-one. VITA VEA, he is getting double-teamed. AKIEM HICKS is getting double-teamed. This leaves NASSIB, a very experienced edge rusher, going one-on-one with the New Orleans Saints tight end, who is completely left on an island in this situation. Why did NASSIB get left on an island in this situation? Because the Saints were busy double-teaming two of the big men for the Bucs, VITA VEA and AKIEM HICKS. If you need a more clear example of how big of an impact VITA VEA and AKIEM HICKS can have in terms of pass rushing opportunities, you won't find a clearer example than this. What happens? Carl NASSIB very easily beats the tight end in this pass rushing rep. VITA VEA and AKIEM HICKS are still getting double teamed at this point. Anthony Nelson is going to come in and get that one-on-one against the Saints left tackle. Still more double teams going on here for Hicks and VITA VEA. Will Golston still got a single opportunity here, and Carl NASSIB is going to be coming in. Keanu Neal is there just in case anything shady happens, and boom. NASSIB comes in, brings him down, and if you look, all three guys who get to Andy Dalton on this play were all three guys who had one-on-one opportunities. Will Golston, Carl NASSIB, and Anthony Nelson. I think a big reason as to why this was a successful pass rush rep for the Buccaneers was because of the level of impact that both VITA VEA and AKIEM HICKS had, swallowing up four Saints offensive linemen in that pass rush rep. Again, you see it right here, plain as day. VITA VEA, he's getting double teamed. AKIEM HICKS, he's getting double teamed as well. Carl NASSIB wins against a tight end one-on-one. It's going to happen pretty much every time. So folks, let me know what you think about this play and how impactful it was. That would bring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to a 3rd and 17 with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left after the Bucs take a timeout. The Saints have a 3rd and 17 at their own 18-yard line with 2 minutes 47 seconds left after the Bucs take a timeout. We'll talk about the play that followed in a separate video, but let me know what your thoughts and opinions are about this play and the impact that not just Carl NASSIB got for making the sack, of course, that is very clutch, but I think also very important is the impact that VITA VEA and AKIEM HICKS had on this play. Two big offensive linemen swallowing up two big defensive linemen swallowing up four Saints offensive linemen. Pretty incredible stuff to see, in my opinion, whenever you break it down and you look it in slow motion. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them. Let me know again if you guys do want to see more film reviews and film studies. I would definitely love to continue doing them. Again, if I can continue to do them in the future. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Now I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.